Yeah, the main lesson for me was just keeping everything simple. Like there was no need to overcomplicate everything. We had an offer that we could see worked because we obviously Jay closed a few people at the start of the school games. So then I think like our mind at first was like, okay, well we can do all these extra things. There's so many more things that we can do. But instead it's like, okay, well we've already proven that the offer works. So how do we just get this offer in front of more people? So at first it was, okay, let's send a Loom video to every single person in the free community. So that was my role. Let's get calls booked with them. Okay, let's now like this isn't working as well. What can we do now? And then Jay posted like a ton of content on Instagram every day. But ultimately there was no like secret tactic to what we did. We just had an offer and we just got that offer in front of as many people as possible. We just did the simple thing. So that was the main kind of takeaway for me. It was just keeping everything simple and not overcomplicating everything.
I love it. Great takeaway. So I think that that's a big myth that people have is that in this industry, especially, that they always think like, what's the way, right? What's the secret? Or like, I should do things this way or that way, or like, what's that magic formula? When in reality, like, there's so many ways to the top of the mountain, right? There's so many paths. You can do low ticket, high ticket, launch organically, do it with like so many ways. It's crazy. We can't even count. What people like is just focus, right? It's the time where it's not about more information or like understanding like what you need to do, whatever. I think we are at the era where we need to understand what to ignore, right? There's so much information. Okay, what do I need to ignore, right? How do I just make things simple, streamline, make sure that it's the best strategy for me in my case, and then focus on the execution and the action, right? Get feedback, make the improvements, then go again and again and again, and that's how you succeed. So I agree. That's a great takeaway, and I think that's one of the reasons you guys grew so quickly at that month, and I'm sure you are gonna continue growing, which is awesome. Cool. Before we go to the things that could be done better and lessons to share it with the audience, what about you, Jay? What was your biggest takeaway or biggest takeaways from this month?
Easy. Get a coach who's already done it. It's the most valuable thing is to have someone overlook everything and available. Where like I wanted to do there's so much limiting beliefs related to money, so much fear, whatever that just comes up. And it was just like, I wanted to turn left, and Harut said, no, 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 we go straight. And then me and Jamie are talking like maybe we should turn left, and Harut is like, no, no, go straight. And you just kept us on the right path, and that's where the efficiency comes because if you make two wrong decisions every day that piles up in 30 days, and that's why you cannot get to the goal. And having you available via WhatsApp and a weekly call, like we had 4 calls and constant WhatsApp chat, and that's it. And it was like the value of that, yes, 20K, but the value that I got from you is like life changing. You can't even put the price tag on it. So if you don't have a coach, for the love of God, make a post in Skool and find someone, or just get Harut. He's really good.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I want to, first of all, Jay, thank you so much for the kind words. I really appreciate that. And I want to say that, of course, uh, for this to not sound that like I've done all the work because I didn't, without your guys' execution, like truly, this wouldn't be possible, right? So it's both. It's about getting the people that did the thing that you want to do and learning from them, and at the same time taking action. And you guys did that. You did your part, right? You did like we talked with Jamie. Hey, we gotta do these many looms or hundreds of looms or to the audience or these are like different things and boom done, right? Jay, like he was having a fight, right? Where he could get injured or stuff, like he was sick, he had some bacteria or some like some things, and then on top of that he needs to do calls and like all this craziness, right? And you guys did that, and that's why I think the success wasn't an accident, right? It was the only logical outcome because when you combine that, you combine the strategy, the execution, the mindset, the right way of doing things, right? And the experience, and on top of that, just go and execute and take action. That's how success becomes inevitable. So I agree, and thank you for the kind words. And it was a pleasure. It was a crazy month that I might miss even a little bit because from now on, whatever you guys accomplish is kind of, like hard to beat that. But I think we will just the beginning. Now that being said, let's go
Well,
to
I want to add
some.
one thing
Yeah.
quickly that
Yes.
the thing that you said, so it's you couldn't coach us if we didn't have the mentality. But the
Yes.
mentality, like anyone watching this, that's for free. You just take a
Mm.
pen and paper, you sign a contract with yourself, you go all in and you corner yourself. And if you do that, like if I didn't have the contract, it would have been way harder for you to be like, I'm gonna coach this Because you took a risk also, right? Because if you don't get to 20,000, you waste all your time. So like make yourself coachable by showing that you're committed. And trust me, you can find coaches that would usually be inaccessible for you. Because technically, Harut took a massive leap of faith with us because it was either 20,000 or 0.
Yeah.
Right. So commitment,
Yes, exactly.
great coach, and then magic can happen.
Now, a lot of these trainings are available for free with all of the templates, AI tools, private feedback for you to be able to implement in your business. And guess what? It's absolutely free. So if you're interested, the link will be down below in the description and you can apply to join there.